You're born in a private wing of a hospital in Brooklyn. Your father has 3 men stationed at every floor. The nurses whisper among themselves because they've never seen security like this for a newborn. The obstetrician who delivers you receives an envelope with $40,000 in cash. No receipt. No questions. Your first breath is met with silence from the men in the hallway. Then a single nod from your father. Why? And then the uncorking of a bottle of 1996 Barolo that costs more than most people's monthly rent. You're 6 days old and there's already a gold chain with a pendant of St. Cecilia around your crib, blessed by a priest your family has funded for 30 years. You didn't choose any of this, but it already chose you. Your childhood unfolds in a compound on the south shore of Staten Island. 11,000 square feet. A stone fountain imported from Sicily. A garden with lemon trees your grandmother insisted on planting. A chapel where mass is held every Sunday by a priest who never asked questions. A kitchen that is never empty because in your family an empty table is considered a disgrace. The property is worth $4.7 million on paper. Your father paid $600,000 in 1989. The rest was built with cash that never touched a bank account. You have everything a little girl could dream of except one thing, the possibility of being ordinary. You don't attend regular schools. A private Catholic academy sends tutors directly to the house 3 days a week. Your father pays them $1,200 per session, triple the market rate, for one condition. They never discuss your family with anyone. You spend your afternoons with your cousins, children of your father's associates, kids who let you win every game because they already understand the hierarchy you haven't yet grasped. Your first clear memory involves the kitchen, your grandmother making fresh pasta while 4 men sit drinking espresso in complete silence. Men with thick necks and thicker hands. Men who call you Principessa when you're barely 6 years old. Your father adores you. He braids your hair on Sunday mornings with surprising delicacy for a man with hands that size. He reads to you before bed, always Italian fairy tales, never American ones. But there's a dimension of him that remains behind closed doors, in the way his jaw tightens during certain phone calls. In the way men arrive at 3 a.m. and leave before dawn. In the way your mother crosses herself quietly after those visits and says nothing. Your mother. She was raised in Bensonhurst and married your father at 19. A woman of devastating beauty and absolute silence. She never asks where the money comes from, but you watch her hands. At Sunday Mass, her fingers move across the rosary with a speed that has nothing to do with devotion and everything to do with anxiety. When your father leaves at unusual hours, she stands at the kitchen window and doesn't move until his headlights reappear in the driveway. She never says she's afraid. Years later, you'll realize she taught you more about this life than your father ever did. She taught you that love, in your world, means swallowing your terror in silence and setting the table anyway. At 8, you ask the inevitable question. What exactly does your dad do? She places a fork down carefully. He provides for us. He has businesses. Construction, restaurants, waste management. You want to believe her, but you've already noticed the 14 security cameras around the property. The way store owners greet your father with a mixture of warmth and visible